back to my YouTube channel. This is the third video from my art supplies series. If you want the series to keep going, make sure to comment an art medium that you want me to do for my next video. Last time, I talked about the 4 most basic supplies of a colored pencil artist. Colored pencils, sketchbooks, graphite pencils, and blenders. So today, we'll be moving on to the next most obvious art medium, acrylic painting. Today, we have 4 items on our list for acrylic painting supplies. Acrylic paint, paintbrushes, paint palette, and quality painting surface. And again, if you want me to explain more about these items and this art medium, just say so in the comments. If you've been enjoying my videos and would like me to continue this series, subscribe to this channel and comment what other art medium you'd like me to do. And don't forget to like the video. Remember when I mentioned the term art mediums in my previous videos? Well, there are different types of paints that make up painting mediums. Some examples of this are acrylic paint, watercolor paint, gouache paint, oil paint, and etc. As you already know, we are focusing on acrylics today, which falls under the subject of painting mediums. Acrylic paint is thick, fast-drying paint that is one of the most popular amongst all artists. These paints mostly come in tubes in different sizes. The ones I have here aren't the largest size you can get them in, but it's enough to create a few paintings. Now we move on to paintbrushes. Paintbrushes are highly important in painting, but there are many different kinds of paintbrushes, and as you would expect, different kinds go with different art mediums. There are specific brush types for other painting mediums, such as the ones I mentioned earlier. All those brushes will be mentioned in future videos. There are 8 main acrylic paintbrush types: round, flat, bright, filbert, fan, mop, angle, and rigger. A round brush has a pointed tip and is used for small details. A flat brush is, well, flat and is used to spread the paint quickly and evenly onto your painting surface. A bright brush is technically the same as a flat brush but shorter. A filbert brush is flat with a domed end, which means the end of the brush is rounded. A fan brush is very wide and is used to cover wide areas with paint or making small but wide details. An angle brush is flat with a slant or oblique end. This is used to add very explicit details to the painting. A mop brush is larger and thicker than all the others with a rounded edge and is capable of spreading paint on a wide scale like the fan brush. Now we'll be moving on to the paint palette. Do you know what a paint palette is, or its purpose? If not, no need to worry. I'll explain everything. A paint palette is a flat handheld surface that painters use to arrange their paints and mix them to access different colors. Some paint palettes have semicircular holes around the edges in the shapes of circles or ovals. Though I do not know the purpose of this, I assume it's to be more organized when mixing your paints. Another part of the palette structure is a hole which is also near the edge of the palette. This is to hold the palette and to avoid the artist's hands from getting messy with paint. If you've enjoyed this video so far and would like this series to continue, maybe you should consider subscribing so you won't miss a video. And you could like this video to show your support. And lastly, we have quality painting surfaces. To paint on a surface with acrylic paint, the surface must be thick, or else the paint will seep through, especially if you're using a paper surface. The most popularly known painting surface for acrylic painting is a canvas. A canvas in art is rectangular in shape, with a plain woven fabric typically made out of cotton. Canvases come in different sizes, but you have to choose what size you need. The average canvas size is 12 times 12 inches. Here, I have the same size. I have recently done a painting on one of these canvases. As you can see, the paint does not go through onto the back side of the canvas as it would on paper. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series so far. If you want it to continue, subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video to show your support. See you next week. Bye!